Sebastian, did you pay my Scientology dues? Doesn't look like it. You know he's gonna call, right? He already did. Play the voicemail. Oh my God.
We are creating thousands of jobs. I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And you, if you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. Is it understood?
Yes, Tom.
If I see it again, you're gone.
Sebastian, pay the bill now. Welcome to the BenBen Show. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I know I am. We have a lot to talk about today, but first, how about a word from our sponsors? This episode of the BenBen Show is sponsored by Pfizer's BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, which tells your body to produce the same spike protein found in the COVID-19 virus itself. Fantastic. We're getting ready to get out of this quarantine, get back to normal. Sounds good. We're also sponsored by the UK Ministry of Health, which just recently has discovered an alternative strain of the COVID-19 virus, which may be impervious to the Pfizer vaccine itself. Lovely. Maybe we're not out of the woods. I don't know. Screw it. Fuck it, right? Yay. More bullshit. More lockdown after lockdown. Because after all, one lockdown doesn't work. We need another one. We need another one. That's not, the definition of insanity. No, that's just standard protocol. It's like brute force. Just make it work, even though it's not working. Just make it work. I don't know, Jake Paul's right hand jab to Floyd Mayweather hitting air. Eventually it's gonna land. Yeah, what you got? Sucker. Cracker? Can't go there. I want to read an excerpt from Dr. Jill Biden's dissertation, which I found really interesting. 3/4, this is a quote from Jill Biden's dissertation titled Recess Studies and African American Persecution in the Elementary School Setting. Recess Studies and African American Persecution in the Elementary School Setting. Okay, fine. And I quote, 3/4 of the class will be Caucasian. 1/4 of the class will be African American. The remaining seats will be students of Asian descent or non-resident aliens. 3/4 white, 1/4 black. Rest. What other? Where's the math? Where's the math there, Jill? I don't trust people with recess studies doctorates. Recess for me was just 15 minutes. 15 minutes of the entire day? You need a doctorate in that? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Oh my. A lot of spelling errors in her dissertation. Weird non sequiturs too. Can't go into that. It's too much. I can't make it all about her, right? If we do that, it does the opposite, which is bring out supporters and all these bots on the web that are going to support her and President-elect Biden. One thing I want to talk about, I couldn't believe this the other day. A Colorado couple. So United Airlines has a policy where children 2 and under are not required to wear a mask. Or not inclusive of 2. Under 2 are not required to wear a mask. This child was 2 on the dot, maybe 2 in a couple months. Colorado couple, good looking couple too, like that wife. No. I don't know what that, I shouldn't say that. Was escorted off a United Airlines flight after the 2-year-old child refused to wear a mask. Here, play this.
We just got kicked off the flight because our 2-year-old would not put on a mask.
I mean, it's gross. It's a little gross because what are you talking about here? They know they have the birth certificate of the child, right? They know the child obviously doesn't have a driver's license. They know it's 2 and some. Come on, the child's refused. The parents are not being. This is ridiculous. from a viral standpoint of like, what do you call it? R-naught ratios. What's the difference? If it's 18 months or it's 2, just leave them alone. Use some judgment, flight attendants. United Airlines has not had the best history.
Oh, this is wrong. Oh my God. Look at what you did to him.
That's Dr.
my God.
David Dow being dragged off United Airlines flight. That's insane. I just, come on, use your brain. Like, let's calm down here. If you're gonna allow children at all not to wear a mask, whether because of practical purposes, like a child just refusing, just being annoying because they're this whine, cry, difficult to control, just like any other child, making them like cover their face. Jeez, like, why 2? Make the threshold like 6, or make it none at all. Just say, no, you have to get a nanny. You can't fly. Sorry, tough shit. No flying with that child. Wear a mask or nothing at all. Because you can't 2. It's just so arbitrary. And to be exclusive of that number, it should be like 2 and under, not under 2. Come on, what are you doing, people? You're exposing people to the virus anyway with a 2-year-old. What's the difference? This doesn't make any sense at all. I don't get it.